Alright everyone, welcome back to the NASCAR Xfinity series at Dover. It's time for the doubleheader here at the Monster Mile. Let's get ready to go racing here at Dover Speedway.
Alrighty guys, we get the beautiful Florida racing Mustang here, taking a look at it here once again in NASCAR Heat 5. And also, as you can see, we've got mismatching wheels. That's cool. I don't know why we have that, but we do. Pretty cool. Alrighty. Let's get this thing started up and let's go racing here at Monster Mile. So I haven't been to Dover here for a while, but we got two races back-to-back here at Dover. There we got a race, short 14 lap stints to be able to hit the track with, which should be fun for sure. Got to see what we can do with the car, see what kind of grip it has. Just kind of went up into the corner there just a little bit, lost a little bit of traction. Off throttle here. All things good. Got a little loose there. Might want to tighten the car up just a little bit. Got to wait and see. I don't think we're going to have a super good lap time here. Almost to the wall. Definitely not a good lap time. 33rd, not great. Need to work on that, but we hit the wall a few times, so that wasn't going to help us. Luckily, we qualified, though.
It's time to start the Dover doubleheader here at the International Monster Mile. Daniel Jimenez failed technical inspection along with Anthony Alfredo and Austin Hill. It's time to go racing here at Dover.
Alright, let's see what we can do. A little bit of an adjustment on the car with the sway bar to see if that'll help us with the steering. We will find out here in just a bit. And we are off here at Dover for the 14 lap dash to get us into the next race. We're going to see what kind of setup we need here with the wedge. We'll get into Dave Starr there a little bit. We don't need to make any pit stops, so if caution were to happen though, it would help us be able to figure out the setup just a little bit. So if we have a caution, that might help us figure out if we need to change anything with the wedge adjustment. Car actually feels pretty decent at the moment. We really are sliding up the turn a whole lot, but I think I need to let off throttle a little bit more. Again, set up the track by Josh Balicki, getting to the 92. Also hit Joe Nemechek, poor guy. Sorry about that, sir. Ooh, boy. I do like how the car feels loose. It is really, really cool. Got Ross Chastain up there leading. Get back into Balicki there. He kind of messed us up in that turn anyways, so don't need to show him any mercy for right now. We really are drifting up the track quite a lot, though. Come on. Get my way. Trying to make moves to get us to the front. A little bit of brake. There we go. Very short races here at both of these doubleheader races, so we got to move here. Come on, 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 come on. Starting in the back did not help us out. Turn. Not clear, not clear. We're gonna move all the way down there. Drifting up, drifting up. And to the side. Then this front. Ow, good night. Who got into us? 51 hit. Oh, good night. 51 hit us. I knew I felt the car coming around a little bit. So Mr. 51 decided he was impatient, gave us a tap, sent us into the wall there some more. We were probably a little bit too fast anyways, which didn't help. Into that corner, but still, him ripping through the field did not help us out. Hit the wall again. No caution so far in the race. Perfectly fine by me. Woo, gonna go up to the turn. Alright, I think we need a wedge adjustment of some sort. I'm not sure what it is to really be able to grip these turns, but yeah, there's something, yeah. Let me try and work this out, because now we're losing speed here. Got somebody smoking. Ooh, I ran over some oil there. Car came around on me and I kind of went to the bottom multiple car incident there in the backstretch. Doesn't look like NASCAR's going to throw a caution. Typical NASCAR move there. We've fallen into 21st. Let me feel what the car's doing here. Feels like the rear end is really, really stiff for some reason. And it's not grip. We don't have grip back there because the car's not... It's still sliding, but yeah, the car on the rear end of the car feels really, really stiff for whatever reason. That is not helpful. Alright, so we should be able to come back at this. Sorry about that, David Starr. I could actually use a caution to fix my car a little bit, so if you guys want to throw it, I wouldn't mind. Nope, no caution. Typical NASCAR. Yeah, just for whatever reason, the car's so stiff back there. It's just not working. I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm not liking it. I'd like the car to move around the track a little bit more on Bristol, because well, yeah, it's Dover, but as I said, it drives a lot like Bristol, especially in the turns, and so I really do want my rear end to kind of slip and slide a little bit into the corner while still having grip. Hard to really describe how that feels, but I know it works at Bristol, and I can do a really good job there. I cannot get this car to cooperate. We are not going to have a good day here unless we get a caution restart. Oh boy, people are smoking all over the place. And there's a caution. Hallelujah. We are coming down pit road. 4 brand new tires. Probably won't make a whole lot of difference, but that's okay. Wedge. Let's go up on the wedge. Let's see if that does. We're going to leave the tape there. That's fine. But I want 4 brand new tires for sure. We're all the way in the back. So, I mean, we weren't going to score that good of a position anyways. 4 brand new tires, overtime. Maybe we can work our way through the field. But I want to try that. I wanted to try that wedge either way. And luckily here, we don't have to stay in line until the start-finish line. So we're good. Alright, everyone else on old tires, we got brand new slicky slicks. So we won't be able to make a whole lot of moves here. Ooh, okay. The new tire grip definitely is a plus. No matter what we say. I don't think the wedge adjustment helped us with the corner. I think we need to go down on the wedge. New tires, though, feel that much, much better. Last lap here, presented by Combustion Gamer Gear. Go check it out. Alright, come on. Let's get some more positions here. So we're going to finish better than we would have, hopefully. As long as we don't wreck. Yep, we're up to 19th here. 18th. Make a move on the outside. New tire weapon is nice. Going to hit the wall. And we're going to finish right back where we were going to finish because of that. Bummer. Well, that's annoying. But I think we need to go down on the wedge, so we will make that adjustment for the next race. Because it was still going to slip and slide. The rear end of the car is so tight back there for some reason. So I got to loosen that up just a little bit so we can slip and slide around those corners to really be able to make the turn a little bit better. Because the car's way too stiff for what we're needing it to do. So, anyways, we'll work on that here in just a bit.
Alright, everyone, it's time for the second half of the doubleheader at Dover. We got Michael Annette back on the pole. David Starr, engine change. No Gregson, unapproved body modification between the races. Let's go racing once again at Dover.
Alright guys, due to the metric, we are moved back to about 22nd position here. Adjustments made to the car slightly, and I think they should really, really help us here as we start alongside Landon Castle. Right behind Jones here. Everybody's stacked up here, not able to move. Going to be to the Joneses outside, try to get past him here. We're going to really get bogged down as Jones tries to take us out. He sends it right into our rear end. Sends us spinning into Axel Bay, I believe, is who we hit. And we got the 13 guard doing the same thing. Alright, well, I do not appreciate that as I try to correct, I think it was BJ McLeod I was correcting. If we get the Jones, we're going to certainly send him I do not appreciate that on the open lap. I know it's short to go, but come on. Alright, so slight adjustments made to the car. We got some different tire pressures, and we also got change to the wedge. Seems like the car's unfortunately about the same performance-wise, so we are just making cars that are extremely stiff for whatever reason and unable to really rip it around the track. So we got to talk to the guys back at the shop here and see what's going on.
Also, a PSA to all those wondering. Should the next NASCAR game be any good and able to really make a good career mode, we will have to reset the Florida racing universe to a new dimension. End of PSA announcement.
Don't know what that voice was, but sounded interesting. Something about yanking me out of this universe and putting me into another one. I'm not sure about that one, but we'll have to wait and see. We are slow. Yeah, we are bad slow. So I don't know what we have messed up in settings. Well, man, it's not settings, setup. What we messed up in the setup, but something is not allowing us to get this car to rotate here. It's very disappointing. Because this is another one of those weekends where we can double up our position and we have failed miserably. So we're going to go back to the shop. We're going to have a really big talk. Car's just stiff. I cannot get it to make the corner. We're letting it ride into the corner. And it's just not working. Looking at rear tires. Yeah, rear tires aren't even wearing. So we are just eating our right front. Good. Yeah. See, we need the car to ride on the rear tire there. That's where we need our grip to be from. And for some reason, we are not doing that. We're just tearing apart our right front and not letting the rear end do any of the work. That is what's killing us. Alright, good to know. So, when in doubt on that, go down majorly on the wedge. Because that is what's killing us right now. Because in the long run, we should be able to speed up with even tire wear and all that. But we are killing our right front tire, and that is just basically making us an anchor where we cannot get around these turns. Hello, Journey Check. Nice to see you again. Come on, car. We're moving up slightly, but we're still stuck mid-pack 21st, so I know our guys build good engines here with Roush Yates, so I mean, I'm not sure. We should have the speed, but the handling of the car is terrible, and that's what we specialize at Florida Racing. We work on the handling first and everything else second. Aerodynamics included. Next race, I believe, is Daytona, so we'll have a decent shot there with the draft racing. But we are getting killed here at Dover, which is not a good sign for what might come up at Bristol or Donington. Not necessarily the same at Donington, but kind of a similar style track. Drives a little bit, has some similarities in the turns. Come on! Also, no wrecks at the moment. We have 3 laps remaining. Looks like we're going to finish this race out at under green, unless we get one of those cautions at the last lap. Good night, car's spinning. But yeah, but you see why we have an issue is that it's that front tire wear. That is what's killing our car. Good night. Because we need that rear end to step out. That's really what I like, especially at this track in Bristol. And we don't have that right now. What we have is a wreck. Nope, just car smoking. He's gonna make it down the pit road. That's going to gain us 1 position, so we'll finish 20th at least. And Austin Cindric has run away with this race. It does feel like on the longer run the car might have done a little bit of a better job, but the problem is that we have eaten alive up right front tire, and that is not what we want. 20th. So, same result, basically, just one position difference. That is disappointing. We have got to work on this, because we are getting way too close to the playoffs to have this nonsense going on for us right now. Alright, taking a look at the race results. We've got Noah Gregson won the first race at Dover, and we had Austin Cindric win the second. And we did not change position much at all. We basically stayed in the same place. So looking at the season standings and where that lies, currently we are first in the playoff standings with 5 wins. Austin Cindric is second, Harrison Burton in third, Brandon Jones fourth, and you can see how it goes all the way down. And the 2 guys currently hanging on with no wins is Ryan Sieg and Daniel Hemrick. So that's actually interesting. Let's see. So Justin Haley's in. Jesse Little is in. I need to see point standings here. Here we go, point standings. So win, go all the way down to here. All the way down. Yeah, so currently Jeffrey Earnhardt... Oh, is Jeffrey... Oh, wait a minute. Jesse Little's above 20th. He's in. Search back. Okay, good. Jeffrey Earnhardt's doing. Okay, as I said, there is a thing with this game that if you're below so many points that you did get kicked out, so that's pretty interesting. Alright, so we got Daytona coming up next. It will be a much longer race than what you see currently there. But anyways, we'll see you guys here next time at Daytona, and we're going to have a talk with our crew about getting this car to actually work better, because I'm not sure what's going on, but it's obnoxious that we are so stinking slow. And we've got Daytona, Darlington, then we go to Richmond, and then we got Bristol for the first part of the playoffs, and we need to be good at Bristol. So we got to work on that, because this car is too tight to be able to run. So anyways, we're going to be working on that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Like, subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.